Hello and welcome back, adventurers. Let's take a break from our exploration of the core and visit the frozen reaches. Sanguinia is a domain of jagged frozen mountains. The dizzying icebound peak of Mount Radu is the land's highest point. The slopes are treacherous, though primeval evergreen forests cling to them tirelessly. Rugged outcroppings and sheer ledges abound, making travel a lethal challenge for all but the most hardened mountaineers. Bitter winds scream across the heights, threatening to fling travelers from the mountain's face. Avalanches choke the mountain passes for months at a time. Silent waterfalls hang from the rocky precipice, caught forever as glittering curtains of ice. East of Mount Radu, the glassy surface of Lake Argus is pockmarked with the holes of ice fishermen. Sanguinia is dotted with merries carved with primitive images of mythic heroes and frightening behemoths. The mountain tribes that erected such monuments have vanished, and not even the Sanguinians know of their tale. Sanguinia has 3 settlements: Tirgo, Fagres, and Kosova. Each is located beside a river. Castle Gerger, Prince Mercia's abode, sits on a large spur of rock near the center of the domain, with Mount Radu looming ominously behind it. Villages in Sanguinia are grey bulwarks huddled against the weather's limitless fury. The buildings are squat and round, windowless walls constructed several feet thick with grey cobbles and boulders. Much grander design is exhibited in Castle Gerger. Spired turrets pierce the mountain air, and the steep roofs of dark green slate are free of snow and ice. Although it is guarded only by a low wall and frozen moat, most Sanguinians quake at the thought of even approaching Mercia's dread domicile. Sanguinians themselves are rugged people, strengthened by a lifetime of clinging to the frigid mountains. Dressed in dark and warm layers to outlast the cold, they equip their boots with iron spikes to provide purchase on bare stone, or wear snowshoes to cross wide expanses of snow. Sanguinian men carefully braid their long mustaches and beards. A magnificently styled beard, hoary with frost, is considered very masculine. Sanguinians have managed to survive and prosper in exceedingly hostile surroundings, and this infects them with respect for endurance and practicality. They are honest and straightforward, almost to a fault, and have a little patience for deception or timidity in others. Although survival is always on their minds, they treasure life's simple joys. They reason that death may come at any time in the mountains, and life should be enjoyed to its fullest. Children are treasured amongst the Sanguinians, and a healthy birth is a cause for the grandparents to sponsor a week of nightly feasting and dancing. Simple children's rhymes about nature and silly characters are popular even among adults, who sing them passionately through the night. The Sanguinians fear little except for wolves, avalanches, and the bloodthirsty misshapen vampires that are known to haunt lonely mountain passes. The ruler of this unfortunate people is Ladislav Mercia. He is a vampire. The folk know him as a cruel, despotic prince, but not as a creature of the night. A handsome but arrogant and self-centered man in life, Prince Ladislav Mercia withdrew to his castle and forsook his people when a plague hit the land. There, with his closest cronies, Mercia enjoyed his wealth and opulence, while many outside perished. After the disease got into the castle, Mercia ordered his servants to toss those afflicted with the disease over Castle Gerger's walls. Yet, when he himself became infected, he did not suffer the same fate, but instead delved into alchemy and the study of bodily humus. In desperation, he turned unhealthy among his associates and drained their blood in an effort to gain new health. Disease claimed Mercia's life nonetheless, but he rose again as a disfigured vampire. Whereas he sought a way to rid himself of the plague when he was alive, now Mercia lingers in the castle researching a means to end his own death. Although monstrously harsh to those who displeases him, Mercia seems to govern solely for his own jaded amusement. He is easily distracted and involves himself with his realm only for as long as it entertains him. He sometimes skulks in the Castle Gerger for months at a time, much to the relief of the Sanguinians. Mercia leaves severe taxes on his subject, but demands little else from them. His personal enforcers, clad in ashen coats and wielding wicked battle axes, dutifully collect the tribute from each village, but otherwise remain close to the Castle Gerger. Settlements are left to govern and protect themselves. Thank you so much for your time, patient listeners. I hope destiny will be kind to Sanguinians. God knows they need it. But if you want to take it in your own hands, be careful while crossing the mists.